So income asset management is a complete income investment service. We majority look over our sophisticated investors and wealth managers, and we provide the most trustworthy and capable platform to allow our investors to research, execute, and manage their own income investments. Hey everyone, so I'm Eugene. I'm the acting product manager for the IAM Group, short for Income Asset Management. IAM was quite new in terms of its digital real estate. So what that sort of translates to is we did not have a very strong provenance and brand awareness for our group, which then also means that we didn't have many sort of areas where we could get leads in a digital sense. And that was really the biggest problem we wanted to solve, and OITC was our answer to that. When we engaged OITC, I at inception already knew that they approached the problem in a very, very different way. They listened to what we actually needed on the Salesforce side to make our Pardot and our goals happen. And ultimately, they were able to work some magic on the development side, which were first class, by the way. And it allowed us to save time, effort, and money. And then we were effectively able to optimize our Pardot implementation as well at the same time. We didn't have a lot of adoption for Salesforce because it was a day one iteration and everything was really out of the box. With OITC coming in, it allowed us to tailor the CRM experience for every single dealer that we had. It also allowed us to provide a massive sort of enhancement of the reporting functionality for all levels of the business. And it also provided us with a really good sort of integration into the Pardot implementation that we were going to do without in the clouds. And essentially it gave us a 360 view of our organization. And even to date, we are getting more and more of our internal users driving up that adoption rate. And yeah, it's just really giving us that sort of return on investment the proper way and how it should land. The team absolutely loved it. So one of the really highlights of the Salesforce information that we had with OITC was being able to see at a snapshot all the sort of holdings or portfolios that our customers had within one particular field. And being able to see that gave them a really big advantage when they're sort of looking at their customers. So for example, it allowed them to shortlist the customers that they would be engaging first as a red priority. And then being able to sort of manage their week, months and whatnot, and have a proper game plan in place based on the importance of the customers that they need to reach out to. When we sort of did our first iteration of Pardot without in the clouds, it gave us a really strong showing on the organic lead generation space. So we were able to generate leads organically and effectively from our CMS platform. And then as we sort of got more comfortable and also with the guidance of OITC, you can probably ask Theo. I've asked him a lot of questions about this. He's really sort of took time and given me the guidance to be able to build out the rest of the part of sort of capture call to action points as well. So we were able to expand that to nurture programs. We were able to expand that to the physical campaigns that we did. And we were able to sort of build landing pages and capture the data that we needed to capture. Not only that, on the back end of it as well, Pardot gave us a really good insight to what our customers were really interested in. A lot of our internal team members were specifically the engagement sort of studio widget as well. They absolutely loved it because it allowed them to see what kind of research the customers were really interested in, how long they sort of spent on certain sort of sections, how engaged they were with programs and emails campaigns that we had as well. And ultimately allowed them to tailor the experience with the customer before they made their sales calls. So one significant ROI I'll really like to share, and anyone that's watching this video and really sitting on the fence for Pardot, is that Pardot really gives you that line of sight to to what a customer really cares about when they look at your brand or when they look at your campaigns or website. What we found at IAM is that we saw a massive increase of 500 to 600% organic lead generation coming through from all our sort of channels. And the guys are genuinely excited about it. Every morning they'll log in, they're excited to see what the numbers are in terms of organic sort of channel. And they're happy to sort of send that over to our teams. And on a plus, they're able to see each and every one of these leads, what they actually did, and able to see what kind of category they are in terms of a Pardot score as well. Pardot is that missing link to how you would sort of convert or effectively convert your leads. It gives you a really massive insight to their behavior in a digital sense. And even if it's not a lead in itself, if you have existing sort of accounts that are customers that are already sort of trading with you, you're able to sort of see what they are engaged in as well. It gives you that opportunity to be able to convert at that really, really high level, because you're able to tailor and understand and know what you're going to be engaging them in before you even call them. Out in the clouds is like an extended family. Again, I'll probably sort of bring it back to when we were at that ideation and problem sort of stage. They were very, very patient and took a really different approach in understanding what the objectives are, what the goals and initiatives are, and then being able to sort of go through that collaboration with us, making us feel comfortable along that sort of journey and achieving the outcomes that we wish to achieve. You also find that out in the clouds is just everyone's extremely approachable. Nothing's too hard, nothing's too easy. They will always listen to you and they will always find an outcome to help you.